Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Welcome, guys, to another edition of Voice of the Fans Sportscast with your host, Ben Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, Tyler Wright. We in here. We're back.
Yes, sir.
Long time over here.
You got a lot to catch up on.
I know, man. Everybody getting new jobs around here. So,
Yep.
had to take a little break. But we back. So, the new Madden came out today. The new trailer released today. Yeah, it still looks the same. There's nothing different about it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick it up.
You ain't getting it this time?
I don't think I will this year.
You shouldn't have got it last year and the year before that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. But wasting money, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Man is done for.
Man, bring back NFL 2K, man.
No, the Madden just need to go back to the basics, man. What made it Madden? They think too much about it.
MLB The Show is what I've been playing lately.
Yeah, I still gotta get it. I might get it sometime this week. After my new job, give me a paycheck. Go celebrate.
Ben got that money now.
So, might go buy me.
Oh, Ben had that money. What you mean?
Nah.
Ben about to spend the check, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a stack in the Hibbs real quick.
Man, forget Hibbers. I need a stack.
You said what? You said you need a stack?
Yeah.
Man, you got that driver money, man.
Nah, bro, that ain't enough.
Yeah, all right, man. I feel you. What time did I tell Dustin calling? 8:50?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, we wasted like 10 minutes already. All right, there's not that much NFL going on. I just want to recap on the Saints since we are Saints fans. And, minicamp has come up and, players reporting in. And they having, Winston being the vocal point on this team. Because it really makes sense, though. The team not going anywhere unless Winston do what he need to do. And so right now they got us not making the playoffs, which I think is kind of crazy. I might be a little biased, but I feel like.
So let's ask a non-Saints fan and get what he thinks.
What you think?
I think they'll still make the playoffs. They still got the core of the team there. They still got Kamara, Thomas on offense. They still got a great defense. They're pretty solid, anyways. And I think Winston's good. Sure.
Let me ask this question. Do you think the Saints offense is gonna be different from it has been for the last 2 years?
Yeah, because they're gonna be able to throw the ball downfield more.
Do you like our receiving core or our offensive core, or you think we need to add some more pieces?
I think y'all are solid, but I feel like y'all need another receiver.
I feel the same way. I feel like they should have somehow found a way to keep Emmanuel Sanders because he's a deep ball threat. And Winston loves to throw the deep ball. And I think it was just pretty stupid for them not to try to reconstruct his contract.
Yeah, because I mean, y'all got what? Which one's number 2 right now? Traquan Smith.
Yes, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have to step up. Which y'all been banking on him to step up for years now, haven't y'all?
Yeah, I think
it's a great Traquan.
I think we spent a 3rd-round pick on him. If I would
He's
known
not
that,
bad though.
man, it is bad. I would have got the garbage man instead.
He's not bad though, bro. Like a lot of like that year, Michael Thomas caught 150 balls. Like he was barely even targeted.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay, he get open.
Kamara's really y'all's number 2 receiver.
Exactly. And we run a lot of like heavy tight end sets too. With Taysom Hill at tight end, and even Taysom Hill will be in the slot even sometimes. So I think
I'll take
he can get around
Beasley.
it.
I'll take Beasley over Traquan any day.
Oh, me too.
So he's just not reliable, man. He can't get open. The only thing he can do is try to go deep and try like that.
And I'm excited to see how they use Deontay Harris in the offense now.
I just don't want them to use him too much because he's dangerous in the kick return and punt return game.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see that happen. Whatever.
He runs some jet sweeps stuff with him.
And that's how he got injured in the man. That changed the whole dynamic. He got injured in the playoff game on a jet sweep. Remember, he ran a kick return back for a touchdown, but they called it back on a bogus holding call.
I remember it.
What's y'all's corner situation looking like now? Man, they all got Lattimore, but then what?
We drafted a corner from Stanford. He's like 6'2", 6'3", something like that.
Nice.
What round?
I think 3rd. He put me in a 1st-round pick, but he set out. Because of COVID.
I remember a couple years ago, Justin Reed was supposed to be a 1st-round pick, and Texans got him in the 3rd round. So I mean, those you can definitely still get starters, solid, really good starters in the 3rd round. I mean, people get overlooked all the time.
Yeah, it's true. Derek Bug Eye Cook. He just he
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Itis Cook. He came out and said that the Chargers probably got better talent here than in New Orleans. We need to break that down. We need to break that down because I feel like the Saints have the top 5 offense in the NFL. So I might see where he might can understand that, but we have a veteran leadership. We have a veteran coach. Hands down, I say we have the better team. But they got a nice team. I ain't gonna lie, they got a nice team.
I mean, Eckler's the great value version of Kamara.
Yeah, so let's break it down. We'll go by position. Quarterback, Winston or Herbert?
Herbert.
All right, tell me why you say Herbert.
Oh my God.
I just wondering.
I mean, I know what you're saying because he's only played 1 year, but if you're talking about and then Winston ain't really proven either. I mean, he's played in the NFL, but the last time he started, he threw 30 interceptions. I'm not saying he's going to do that again, but I'd take Herbert personally.
And,
I'm not mad at that though.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, but I can see why you would say that. But did Winston not throw for 5,000 yards?
I'm not saying he's not solid, but I'm saying that's probably the only position I would take for the Chargers. The rest of them, I'd take the Saints.
I don't know. I'm kind of different on that. All right, so you taking the Chargers quarterback position. All right, wide receiver. You know our wide receiver positions. You want me to name them? The players.
Yeah, I'm taking Thomas over Allen.
But that's the only one you taking though.
Yeah, that's true.
The Chargers have Mike Williams, and they have what's the other guy's name? He came on last year after Keenan Allen went down. I think his name Johnson, Tyron. I think it's Tyron Johnson. He pretty good. The Chargers number 2 is way better than any receiver we have besides Mike Thomas.
All right. So you're telling me if the Chargers called y'all right now and were like, hey, we'll trade you Herbert straight up for Winston, you wouldn't do that?
Of course.
But he's younger though.
Yeah, he's younger. That's the only reason. And I feel like Winston can play ball. It just all depends on the offense. And
Yeah, I feel like he's getting too much of a bad rap, bro. Honestly.
yeah, for real. He's not
I don't like the top player.
terrible.
I think he's gonna be solid. I think he's gonna be pretty good. Like, I really do. I think he's gonna be pretty good for y'all.
He had horrible coaches. He had coach almost every year. No O-line, no running backs. Kamara, the first true running back he ever had.
Yep. Got a top 3
Besides Doug
receiver.
Martin. He did have Doug Martin, but Doug Martin got injury prone pretty quick.
He got a top 3 receiver. He got arguably the best play caller in the league.
Mm-hmm. I might give the Chargers a slight advantage at receiving because I feel like Keenan Allen's healthy. He definitely like number 6 and number 7. And that's not bad. I have Thomas ranked like 4th. And I like Mike Williams. He gonna go up there and get it. So I like the Chargers receiving core right now. All right, running back, I got the Saints, of course. Eckler, he's good, but he's nothing like Kamara.
Y'all still got Latavius Murray.
Yeah, we have Latavius Murray, and they have Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson, he's okay, but he's not Latavius Murray. Tight end comparison, they got Jerry Cook, and we got Adam Troutman. Now we never seen what Adam Troutman can do, but I'm still taking him over Jerry Cook.
Yeah.
So what do we count? Can we count Taysom as a tight end though?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, let's count Taysom as a tight end. 'Cause I feel like he's a tight end anyway. So, but even without Taysom, I still take Adam Troutman over Elias Cook.
How Jared Cook gonna say stuff like this after what he did last year?
Exactly, he better shut up about New Orleans. What we go see about him, because that was a key turning point in the game when he fumbled. And Drew Brees tried to talk to him about the last time he did something like that, but he didn't want to hear. He ran the wrong route. And he been on 8 different teams, so yeah. It seems like he can't figure it out. That's why he keep bouncing from team to team.
There's still some there's a few free agent receivers still left.
Like who?
Golden Tate, Alshon Jeffrey, D.D. Westbrook. Those are the main ones.
Who else?
Those are really the only good ones left.
All right. 5 Saints, I'm bringing in Golden Tate and D.D. Westbrook.
Golden Tate.
Which one will you choose, D.D. Westbrook or Golden Tate?
Golden Tate.
Yep, me too. He's a hard runner, and he can run Chris routes.
Why don't the Saints do like, I don't know how to word this, like the obvious thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
They always doing something peculiar.
Like they know they need a guy free agent, and they know like that free agent would automatically upgrade the team greatly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Richard Sherman's still a free agent too.
Yeah, but they said when the Saints drafted that corner from Stanford that they're pretty much he's like the same as Sherman.
Yeah.
So Sherman.
And didn't you say Sherman don't travel?
Yeah, he don't travel. And Sherman came out and said that New Orleans probably off the list now since they drafted that corner.
Yeah.
I feel like our defense is top 5. I mean, no, I think they finished like 8th or 7th or something like that. Or the Chargers defense. So, like I said, Jared Cook is wrong. He hurt. When he won his sorry tale after what he did. And I feel like
that wasn't the first time he did that. Sorry, he.
Now, how you speak New Orleans' name after what he did?
Why did he even have to say that? Like, bro, you just could have answered the question.
It was like Hunter Henry throwing Herbert underneath the bush. He said, now you have to play with a quarterback that can throw the ball downfield.
You're a tight end, bro.
Yeah. Like what?
Exactly.
Like, who asked you all that, bro?
Hunter Henry, first you gotta get on the field, buddy. You staying hurt too much, so you shouldn't be really saying anything.
Why are these people throwing shots? This dude's a rookie quarterback, man. Why are you throwing shots? He won Rookie of the Year.
Exactly. Boys behave.
Yeah,
But they say they hate greatness.
Yeah, you know what to say now. Yeah.
But her and Henry definitely was drinking that hay Kool-Aid though.
On me.
So, Aaron Rodgers, you know, he's a no-show, of course, and the GM, the ex-NFL GM, was brutally honest on Aaron Rodgers. You know, they're talking about his personality, you know, just everything about his whole demeanor, like, he's the man, like, nobody can't say nothing to him, it's his way or no way. And the Packers CEO came out doing a little speech he did, and he said, Rodgers is a complicated fella. Which is right. He is complicated. He want to be baby. He want everything catered to him. And a former NFL GM said the guy is selfish. And he said, and he went out to say this too. He said teammates don't like him, coaches don't like him. It's all about Aaron. They deal with him because he's a superstar. Which I think about that.
I don't know, bro. That dude just needs to grow up, man.
Tell the man too old to be acting like this. I know one thing. He did learn one thing from Brett Favre. And that's how to create drama. He did learn that from Brett Favre. They torn from the same cloth. And it's ridiculous. I never liked the Rodgers. Never. I respected him, but I never liked him.
I've never been a huge Rodgers fan either. I usually cling to the more humble guys, the more humble quarterbacks like Watson, Wilson.
I gotta stop you. You say you cling more to the humble guys, but you over here rooting for Cam Newton.
Bro, he's not. Come on, man.
Man, Cam Newton is not humble. Yeah, you know I'm gonna bring it up. Cam Newton is not nowhere near humble. Cam Newton don't even know the definition of humble. He ain't know humble was a word.
He's humbled out, son.
Yeah, after he learned he can't throw.
Bro, he's a hurt hand.
He overthrew a 10-yard pass in the end zone.
Yeah, but did you not see that he has a hurt hand? He just had surgery or something.
Dude, he can't throw.
Bro, why is I just want to know why is Mac Jones wearing those 50s?
Saying what?
Y'all remember that video you sent us the other day? Why is Mac Jones wearing number 50?
Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't know if he can or not.
I really hope he ain't wearing that.
Nah, I think it was like a prank or something. You know, rookie hazing crap.
It better be.
You know,
That's
that changed the
horrible.
NFL number thing, though. The
I hate
jersey
it.
number.
I hate it. I hate
He
that.
better not be rocking number 50 at quarterback, bro.
I don't think he can, man. I don't think he can. But I hate the idea of them changing their numbers, man. It just don't look right on the NFL jersey. It's like a
Yeah,
custom made
that's
jersey when you see those.
Y'all think Julio was good number 8 though?
Julio, what?
You think Julio was good wearing number 8?
I thought he wearing number 2.
Or yeah, is it number 2?
Yeah, cause he said
it's number 2.
he explained why he chose number 2. He said, you can't stack the box. No, he said you can't do something versus Derrick Henry, who's wearing number 22, and 1+1, cause AJ Brown number is 11.
Brown
1+1 is 2, so that's why he chose 2.
Remember they said that he wanted to get a quarterback and throw the ball more downfield, and then he went to Ryan Tannehill.
Well, he probably didn't have no choice. From what the Titans offer, they offer a can of soda and a bag of chips.
Why are they acting like Matt Ryan can't throw the ball down the field?
Who said that?
I don't know.
Julio. Or he didn't basically say that, but he said he wanted a quarterback to throw the ball downfield.
Kevin really sure don't have no problem with it. Catching the ball downfield. He getting a lot of deep passes. I don't know. He probably meant something else. Maybe the Falcons play calling is only geared towards really going downfield, because really has called a lot of deep passes.
Yeah, because I don't think Matt Ryan and Julio never really had beef. They always got along.
Yeah, so I don't think it was toward Matt Ryan. I think it was more towards the play calling. Well, he definitely ain't gonna see them routes and well, he might see a couple. Cause AJ Brown, don't really AJ Brown route. He's the deep threat. So we're gonna see how that goes. Dustin, what's going on, man?
Not much. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to watch some of this Nets and Bucks game that's going on right now. It's do or die for the Bucks, so they can better get together.
Yeah, they got to win this one, but right now, Drew Holiday balling.
You know, that's what they brought him in there for. I'm glad to see him stepping up. But since we didn't get to do a podcast yesterday, let's talk about KD's huge night. What did y'all think about it? Tyler, you go. You can go first.
What do I think about KD's huge night?
Mm-hmm.
He proved me wrong, man. He stepped up. He did everything that they needed. He had 49, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, I think. Is that what he had? Oh.
Yeah.
It was 17 and 10.
Yeah. But yeah, he stepped up and he did everything they needed to do. He's looking like the best player in the world right now.
He's been the best player in the world.
I'm not going to say all that now. But as of now, he's the best player in the world.
Dustin, what you say about it?
Yes. I'd say if KD had the mentality of Kobe, Allen Iverson, or Michael Jordan, everybody it wouldn't be no argument about who the best player in the world is. That's all I got to say. But he stepped up, like everybody like he had to in order to be, take that mantle from LeBron. So man, kudos to him because he balled out, but it didn't surprise. It wasn't surprising to me just because it's KD. And they made him look easy too.
Gatwood?
That was one of the most fun games I've watched this playoffs, and that was one of the best playoff performances I've seen in a while. He absolutely took over. Kyrie's hurt. Harden first game back from injury. He completely carried the team. He kept making clutch shot after clutch shot, hitting threes at the shot clock buzzer. I just gotta say it's nice to be able to root for him now. Since my guy's on his team, I don't have to root against him anymore. So it's nice to have him on my team now.
And I think KD was making a statement that he can do this if he want to.
For everybody knows that.
He can carry a team if he wants
Ah, here you go, bro.
to.
You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
You know something that did surprise me in that game is I've never seen KD like be a playmaker like that. Like he don't usually play make like that. Like his passing was great that game. He don't usually do that. He knew he had to that game.
Yep.
He Ben can play like that though. I seen
But
KD
he
throw
couldn't also.
dimes. He just choose not to. From some odd reason, he just choose not to play like that.
Because he really don't
He's
have
never
to.
had to.
Yeah, he don't really have to.
He's always been on the team with another superstar.
Yeah.
But he's never really gotten double.
Because it's always been Westbrook or Curry or even Draymond. Draymond is a good playmaker. I mean, he's always had other people that can play make.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm saying the ability's been there. And well, everybody just discounted because he don't play like that. But he literally been the best basketball player in the last 4 or 5 years, man.
Dude,
Y'all just didn't see it. Y'all just like the dude been there. Like he just don't showcase, man.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like you can't say 4 or 5 years because he was out all of last year.
When he was out, he's still the best player.
How's that work?
How can you be out and be the best
his
player?
return.
How can you be hurt and the best player?
That's how good he is. I already knew he was gonna come back. And I was just like I said, I was just waiting for his return. I knew he was gonna come back fully healthy and ready to go.
He maybe just took the best player title this year.
Dude, he been the best player, bro.
Not even close. No, sir.
What do you mean, Tyler? Not even close?
Oh, I mean, I ain't gonna say not. He's second. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a gap between him and Bron.
All right, please explain this gap. I'm not seeing this gap.
He always had a superstar teammate. He has never had. He hasn't showcased the ability to carry a team like Bron has.
That's true.
I agree with that.
He can. He just choose not
He
to.
hasn't had. He hasn't
This
had
is
to.
Yeah, this is what like that. And the other night was the first time in a long time I've seen KD have to take over like that.
Exactly.
That was one game though.
Not to.
And this isn't taken away from KD's performance, but Bron did that like every game in 2018 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I saw that stat line. They were posting it the other day. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But KD had a better stat line.
Bron had a game where he went up to like 49 that year too.
But KD still had a better stat line.
Bron had 51 in the finals.
All right, we're not gonna get on this. We're not gonna get on this because we already know people already been selling this on Twitter. So I ain't gotta say nothing about this.
Wait.
But let's talk to him.
Are you saying that KD has a better stat line than LeBron James?
I'm talking about that performance. God, they showed LeBron top performances in the playoffs, and KD's stat line was better than every last one of them.
Okay, but when does KD? KD never gets triple double Charlie.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand this.
That was one game compared to Bron's like.
Let me break it down for you. KD has the ability. He chooses not to use it. So for some odd reason, just like Dustin was saying earlier, if he had the mentality of an Iverson or Kobe, he'd probably be number 2 best player of all time.
We don't know if he can carry a team like Bron has over a period of time.
He can.
He did that one. We don't know that.
I don't think he's lazy, but I don't know. He's not willing for some odd reason.
It's not the way. I mean, he said on occasion, That's not the way he likes to play basketball.
Yeah, like you're saying, like just say he not willing to play basketball like that. I don't know why. I mean,
He's
he
never
don't
had
have
to.
to because he never had to.
He's
no,
never
it's
had
not
to.
even about that though. It's not even about him. He never have to. He never had to. It's him not choosing to, not going to a all-star team. It's him not choosing to. He can do it, but he chooses not to
That's why
How you know?
anyone can
How you
play
know
with
he can
him.
do it if he's never showcased the
because
ability?
it's glimpses. Dude can get any shot he wants to. He can drive. He can kick. He can pass. Like he has the ability to pass. Like I don't know where y'all thought he couldn't pass. I don't know where y'all thought that he couldn't.
Y'all
I'm
know that this
saying-
dude literally can play with anybody. Like Kevin Durant, like the reason, like the way he plays, you can get any superstar to play with him, and it'll work because he's just that type of player.
Literally, his game is short, mid, long. He can adapt
Yeah.
to scenarios because of his length, because of his skill set. And for some reason, he likes to chase shortcuts. It baffles
I'm
me.
out.
It baffles
think
me
it's
that he
different.
chose to,
He has the ability, but I think it's different when you're dealing with that every single night.
He don't have the mentality. Like that's what I'm saying earlier. He don't have the mentality of an Iverson and Kobe. Imagine KD had a mentality of a Jordan or a Kobe or an Iverson.
He did the other night. He was a sniper the other night.
Yeah.
He's a sniper, right? So if he had a mentality of a Jordan, could he not get the mid-range shots that he wanted every time?
Oh, he can anytime he wants.
Anytime he chooses to, he can get that shot.
He can score anytime he wants.
He can score anytime he wants to. And that's why I think a lot of people hate KD because he chooses not to carry a team. Like I said, he want to take the easy route. Like he don't want. I don't know. It's hard to explain that he don't want the. I want to say not pressure because he hits some clutch shots. You know, he's a clutch player, but I think his mentality is weak. It's soft.
I mean, say he likes to have fun when he plays basketball.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you know,
if he feels he had to carry a team every night, it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Yeah,
it feels.
He
I
feel
think
like
I know he definitely can carry a team, but like we've all said, he doesn't have to. So it's like a tough comparison there.
Which is weird because usually when you're a top pick in the league, you usually go on a team where you are expected to, carry a team for your, first, few years. And KD never had it.
Yeah, because like they drafted Durant, Westbrook, and Harden back to back to back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like he chooses not to. I don't look at it like he never been in a situation. I mean, clearly he can take over any situation if he wanted to. He just, like you said, he's not even worried about being the best player or how many championships, all that type of stuff. I never seen nothing like it. He don't care about that stuff.
That's wild. But I think not only it's off the court too. Like I don't think he can be a leader of a team either.
Nah, I can see that.
And Brian, granted he got his ways as a leader, even I don't like, but he done led some teams to the finals. I can't see KD doing it. With his play, yes, but not in the locker room.
Yeah, because of his mentality. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's the best player in the NBA because of his skill set, and not because of mentality. I'm looking at his skill set. I mean,
I think in terms of his talent and potential ability, I think he has the greatest talent and potential out of anybody that's ever played.
yeah, for real. And I mean, Brian's on the decline, and seeing like KD's still above water. So, and like to me, he's just been the best player in my eyes. So,
Yeah,
and even other players coming out like, yo, what is this? Like, like that's what we've been waiting on. Like, dude carrying a team by himself, like just putting on his back. I'll take care of this. Like, he was zoned in, locked in, and he did what he had to do. And like you said, he may not like that because it not being fun. Like, you can't go out and joke around, play around. But he showed out that night. What y'all think about the Clippers and Jazz game? I won't let Dustin speak on this because he, uh, he got a lot of energy towards this game.
Man, disappointed. First of all, how you gonna let Marcus Morris drop 20+ points on y'all without Kawhi Leonard? The Jazz have let me down. I was very sorely disappointed. By no means am I glad Kawhi Leonard is hurt because I wanted him perfectly healthy going home in the second round. That's what I wanted to see. Now even if they do lose the series, they got an excuse. Oh, Kawhi hurt, AC. Man, I don't want to hear none of it. So I'm really disappointed that he got hurt. But I was really disappointed in Jazz. I feel like that was a must-win. Every home game for them, I think, was a must-win. And I don't know what they need to do defensively, but you can't have Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson both having 20+. You're not gonna win like that.
Charles Barkley said it perfectly. There are two different teams at home and on the road. If you can't play on the road, you're not a championship team. If you can't understand the stakes of the playoffs, then you're not a championship team. They settle for bad shots. I'm getting tired of seeing this in the NBA playoff game where every shot matters, where every possession literally matters. I'm getting tired of
threes.
Donovan Mitchell coming down, jacking a three, not even assessing the defense, not even trying to run a play, set the pick on top of the key, step back three. They played around way too much in that game. Too many passes. Like, I understand y'all passing, but too many passing up shots and drives and selling for step back threes and off balance threes. Like, that's not gonna cut it, man. That's horrible basketball.
I mean, that's where they miss Mike Conley big time.
Mm-hmm.
They running that offense. But I was a little surprised at Donovan Mitchell because he usually doesn't settle for threes like that. Like he's usually willing to take it to the basket, and I don't know what was up with him. I guess like sometimes when players miss, they get so like in their feelings about missing, they just get determined to make one. But I was surprised at Donovan Mitchell. But Bogdanovich had a good game though.
Yeah, he finished with let's see, I have it. He finished with 32, but that's bad though. He had 28 going into the half. He sure, yeah, he had 28 going into the half.
Well, I think you're right. Jazz were selling, but yeah, they were selling on offense, and they were giving up too much defensively. Like you can't let Marcus Morris drop 25 on you. You just can't. You just can't allow that.
You can't. As a coach, about the third quarter, I probably would have broke a clipboard. It just, you can't do this, man. You can't settle for bad shots, and you can't just not play defense.
I got a couple points here. But what this reminded me of so much of, like, because I've seen this. In 2018, the Rockets and the Warriors were tied 2-2, and then KD went down, and we lost Game 5 to the Warriors. That's what that kind of reminded me of a little bit, because the Jazz, it was 2-2, and then they lost without Kawhi, and Paul George kind of took over.
Yeah.
It just
Kudos to Paul George.
And then, so what do y'all think if the Clippers win this series without Kawhi? What do y'all think that does for Paul George's legacy?
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah, I don't think nothing of it.
You don't think it really shows anything?
Not really.
He's not a legacy type player to me. He ain't there yet.
Yeah,
He's just a flash.
kind of like,
I mean, somebody's gonna remember him being the Jazz team that they were kind of supposed to be able to beat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'd be different if it'd been like
He'd have to get them through Phoenix and have a really, really good finals without Kawhi Leonard. That's the only way I can see him.
Yeah.
It doing something for his legacy.
I just thought it kind of proved some people. He kind of proved some people wrong last night, though.
I mean,
He did. He definitely did.
He really proved me wrong.
He didn't prove nobody wrong, in my opinion.
You know they call him pandemic.
You good guys, like two out of how many?
Yeah.
What?
You know.
Like, what he proving wrong? Like, what?
People have been talking kind of crazy on his name, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he been doing dumb stuff.
And he stepped up though.
If you playing baseball and you swing enough times at the ball, like you eventually gonna hit it.
He said eventually gonna hit one.
Unless the roller Chapman's fishing.
Oh yeah, Paul George. We knew Paul George got game, but he just been playing like a scrub for the last couple years. So what he proving wrong? Like, you shouldn't been playing like that from the get go. So nothing to prove wrong.
I guess everybody was expecting him to fall in that game specifically.
Why would he expect that? He played for the Pacers that he carried to the playoffs. I mean, he just been playing like a scrub.
That's pre-leg injury.
Yeah.
I mean, he improved nothing. Like, okay, Paul George finally put in work. He finally want to be playoff P.
I wonder if he would have been different. Like, if he really he did change his game after he hurt his leg.
Hurt leg?
Because remember, when he was on the
leg.
Pacers, he was so explosive with the Pacers, dunking on everybody.
I mean, he was being explosive yesterday. He was playing bully ball, like he was bumping him out the way when he drove to the lane. Like, he can still do that stuff. Not at the highest point because he's older, he had injury, but he was literally getting into the paint at will.
You talking about Paul George?
Yeah.
I got a hot take about Paul George. I don't know if y'all gonna agree with it.
What?
I hate the way he plays. Paul George is 6'9", bro. Why are you dribbling so much? He can literally rise up over anybody and shoot good.
That's a very good question. And he can get in there. He's the same as KD. He can get to that mid-range shot anytime he wants to.
Anytime he wants to, bro. Like, I know y'all done seen Book play, bro. Book wastes no dribbles. He need to watch film on Book or Kobe or somebody.
Him and Chris Paul are so beautiful. That's why the Suns are so beautiful to watch. Him and Chris Paul in that mid-range game.
Yeah, Chris Paul, he get his mid-range game. I remember one thing my coach used to tell us. He said, dribble with a purpose.
Exactly.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't know if you guys, ever did like the one-on-one with 2 or 3 dribbles. But I remember me and Ben used to have to do that. And to me, Devin Booker's game is just like that. Like he wastes no dribbles. I mean, everything is 1 and 2 dribbles, and everything he does, every movement, everything he does has a purpose, and it doesn't take him much to score at all.
Mm-mm.
It reminds me of almost like a young Carmelo in Denver, where he used to just use that jab step, one dribble, like all the time.
Get straight to it.
Yep.
No,
PG gets the ball, want to dribble between his legs, behind the bag, step back three, like, fam, you're 6'9". What are you doing?
And I think I understood what Coach meant. Back then, you know, when you talk about dribble with purpose and dribble, you take only 2 dribbles and score. And I kind of understood now, thinking about it, because when you dribble, everybody's stagnant. Because we don't know which way you're going. We don't know, like, what you're trying to do. We don't know, like, trying to just set up so you can kick it out. You're trying to drive. You're trying to take a mid-range, trying to take a step back. So we kind of just, like, watching and waiting. So it kind of, like, leave everybody in limbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and you wasting time off the clock.
You wasting and they have a shot clock. In high school, we don't have a shot clock. So you're wasting time, valuable time, to run an offense. And it remind me of who was that? Dang, my mind just went blank. But it was this point guard. I forgot his name. But everybody just standing around just watching. Kyrie, when he was with Boston, he was just dribbling. Everybody was just standing there, just like watching, like they watching TV. They were just sitting there looking at him.
Yep.
Like, anytime now.
It looked good now.
It looked good, but you just standing there and just watching. And I remember Coach always tells us be in your shooting position when somebody drive or kick or dribble, or they dribbling and make a move. Get ready to be in your shooting form position.
Yeah.
And if I was playing with Kyrie, I'd probably just stand straight up. I probably wouldn't. I get tired just waiting for him. Like, I'm probably not gonna get it anyway. So it kills you. It kills. That's why I like them booking with the Suns, because like I said, he getting to work. Same with Chris Paul. Chris Paul make that one move. He drives to the elbow, fade away, bang. He was killing the other team when he was doing that. I think he made like 3 straight shots with that same dribble.
Yep. The yo-yo dribble?
Mm-hmm. He was killing the Nuggets with that dribble. And Clippers, Jazz, dude, they got to clean that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If they want to win, they better clean up them shots, contest, and block out, and play some defense. That's the only way.
I'm rolling with you.
All right, so another team that I'm really disappointed in. Really, really. 76ers at the Hawks. 76ers lost. They were up by like 15. I think y'all talking to y'all. I said, man, the 76ers are blowing out the Hawks.
But they was up by like 30, bro.
What the crap, man?
They was up by 2015. They was up by 2015. I thought it was. I personally started watching the game.
Yeah.
For a while. And then I just happened to check the score on my phone. And I was like, the Hawks only down by 3. I started watching again. I was like, wow.
I started getting ready for tomorrow. I started getting getting my work stuff ready, fixing my lunch and everything. Man, I took out my phone, looked back at that score. I said, what's going on?
Ben Simmons. That's the problem.
Speak on it.
He got hit them free throws, man. It's like the last time they lost. I think they lost by 2 points. If you just hit 5 free throws, they win by 3 points.
I was watching Stephen A. Smith. I was watching Sports Center with him. He said that Ben Simmons has a worse free throw percentage than did Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain.
But y'all know another crazy stat, bro. He has more missed free throws. He has more missed free throws than some teams, bro.
Yeah,
in the
they
playoffs.
have some more.
Nah,
The entire Hawks team.
Yeah.
this is a hot take. He's a worse free throw shooter than Ben Wallace.
He's worse.
He might be the worst
He's
all
worse.
time.
Ben Wallace wasn't. He wasn't that. I mean, Ben Wallace would at least go 1 for 2. And he did. And to his credit, you know, when they were playing the Lakers that series, he made them when he needed to make them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's worse than Big Man. Dustin, you know what Ben Simmons need?
What is that?
He need his jerseys grabbed. That's what he need. When he walk over back to the hall, he need his jersey snatched.
That coach will be out of it. That coach will be out of there by tomorrow.
Man, Ben
That's
Simmons.
what he need.
Simmons needs 1 minute for every free throw he missed. That's what he needs.
He need a 10 a minute for every.
But
Dude,
it's bad, bro.
Check this out. All right, we'll play a little game here. Ben Simmons played 38 minutes. Guess how many points he had?
It was like 4.
Who want to take a crack?
1 of 8.
Huh?
8.
8.
8. All right, check this out. Steph Curry played 37 minutes. Anybody guess how many points he had?
He dropped 36, man.
Yeah.
Your tail is benched.
Bro,
You hear me? Your tail is sitting on the freaking bench. And I'm not talking about by me. I'm talking about down at the very end. Because I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. That's
Oh my
ridiculous.
God. You
That is
send him to his
freaking
room.
ridiculous. You're a freaking all-star. And you can't come out and hit simple free throws.
You know
Your
what?
tail is sitting at the end of the bench.
I don't know who the owner of the 76ers is, but if I was the owner of the 76ers, I'd just come up behind Ben Simmons on the bench, tap his shoulder. Hey, you can go ahead and just clock out for me now if you don't mind.
Hey, don't even dress out. He like, Coach, he put my jersey like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm putting my jersey on. Nah, you don't need to do that. Don't worry about it. Take
And they wouldn't
take
trade
the
him
day
for
off.
Harden. They wouldn't trade him for Harden.
You're dealing with some type of mental issue, so you need to take this day off. No, in fact, take the whole series off.
Just mental. Like, you can tell by his body language,
The dude is defeated before he can step to the free throw line. He's walking the plank. Like when
he won't
he
even shoot the ball no more, bro.
God, I'm trying to tell you, when he get fouled, I'm watching his body language. Dude's head is down the whole time he walks to the free throw line. He already thinking about it. That's inexcusable, man.
22 for 67. He's 22 for 67 in the playoffs from free throw.
good gosh.
Wow, bro.
I mean, I like Ben Simmons, but come on, man. You killing your team have a very good chance of making the finals because if the Nets somehow screw up and they losing right now, I feel like they can match up pretty well with the Bucks. Pretty darn well with the Bucks.
Hey, if Ben Simmons could shoot, they would beat the Bucks.
They're gonna beat the Bucks because Ben gonna climb Giannis up.
Huh?
Bro, they won the finals this year. They traded Simmons for Harden.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I'm telling you what Philly needs to do is not even this offseason, right now. The GM right after that game just got on the phone with the Washington Wizards and said, and say we'll give you Ben Simmons. The only two players we ain't trading is Seth and Joel Embiid. But here's Ben Simmons. We'll give you whatever you want with Ben Simmons for Bradley Beal.
Bro, Simmons and Westbrook together, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, both of them play the same. They play the same.
Well, they need to start a construction company.
All them bricks.
Brick Brothers. Brick and Company.
Center blocks. Jesus.
Oh, the Builder Brothers. Oh my goodness.
That is sick. Yeah, he got to get better. He just got to get better, bro. Like it's getting ridiculous now. Like it's starting to hurt the team at this point.
He's starting to look like a bust.
I wouldn't say that. He just, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Cause he had
he's
good
getting,
years.
He's getting worse. He's getting
But
worse.
how you drop off a
First
cliff?
of all,
Mental.
the first thing Ben Simmons needs to do is go to his house and get a Rookie of the Year award to Donovan Mitchell. That's the first thing he needs to do.
Facts.
Like,
And,
how you? He must be injured or something. Cause his play has dropped off.
He's got
Like,
man. It's mental.
He's getting worse.
Has a mental injury.
He's worse. What improvement have we seen? What improvement to Ben Simmons' game have we seen since he came in the league?
Defense.
None.
No, he played defense when he first came in.
His defense got better. He won Defensive Player of the Year award.
It didn't give. He was always that defender. He just had to learn the league. He always been that kind of defender.
I just wonder, like, what these guys do with their time. Like, I don't get it. You get them paid to play basketball.
He just came in. To me, he came in the league like he came in the league real arrogant, bro.
He did.
Yeah. Number one pick. Everybody telling you need to work on your jumper. You still ain't working on your jumper, and now look at you.
But I'm saying though, Tyler, you get paid to go work out. You get paid to go shoot the ball. So what is he not doing? Like what is his workout regimen? Like I not understand.
You know the bad part being, I bet he work out all the time. He just don't work on his jumper. I bet he work out all the time.
How is that possible? You know how many shots we took in practice alone?
That's what I'm saying. Like Ben Simmons is more in love with the fame than the game.
He can't be training, Tyler. He can't be.
I bet you he is. I bet he trained. He just not working on the jumper.
He must be doing cardio. He ain't doing no basketball training.
I mean, I think the only thing he's doing in the summer is playing pickup.
I can see that.
That's what it appears like to me.
That can't be.
I
I can't wrap my mind behind that. Because you got a ton of shooting coaches. You got a ton of NBA players.
I mean, for him, think about it in his terms, bro. He's been all right for the most part up until recently, not having no jumper. He made an All-Star game. He's Rookie of the Year, you know what I'm saying? So he probably out here thinking, man, I'm good.
Yeah, but if you're going to get to the next level and win a championship, you got to shoot.
Facts. He probably ain't looking at it like that.
That's ridiculous, man.
That's the thing. Is like you said, complacency. It'll kill your career, especially in the NBA, because it's a new wave coming every year,
and they better and better.
Like he ain't boys with some of these dudes on his teams. Because me and Dustin used to go work out and shoot and play around all the time. Like, I don't understand, like, your teammates. You're not training with a teammate, not training with your boy.
I'm saying, like, that's the thing. Like, him and Joel Embiid, the faces of the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I really, based on Ben Simmons' body language, and some of the things he said in the past, like I feel like y'all was saying, I feel like he's too arrogant, and I feel like he puts himself on a pedestal above everybody on that team except Joel Embiid.
Yeah, because it's just kind of sickening that he's doing that to Embiid because Embiid's been improving every single year, getting better and better. And it seems like Ben Simmons is getting a little bit worse every year. Or staying the same.
All right. So, how y'all think this series gonna be for Trae Young? You know, will he be able to put them away this coming up game?
I get a 76 that game, but game 7, the X factor beats Tobias Harris. I put it like that. He gonna have to play. He's gonna have to play better than what he did last game. That's gonna be the X factor. Because he played horribly. Even though he played horribly, they still had that huge lead. Yeah, I mean, they eventually gave up. But, I mean, even though that's still impressive that they built that type of lead without Tobias Harris playing that well. So I think he's on the factor. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is crazy. I'm just looking at the stats, man. Only 2 people scored double digits for the 76ers.
Only Steph Curry and Joel scored in the second half at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The whole team
I
was
confused as to why. I was confused as to why they didn't get a ball for Steph for the last shot.
I don't know, bro. Steph was cooking, bro.
I thought
he was cooking Trae Young.
I thought Steph did take a shot, didn't he?
He passed it. I think they were trying to do a give and go, because that's when Joel Embiid got fouled, and then he missed 2 free throws. And I thought that possession, I thought that they should have given it to Seth Curry instead of going to Joel.
Y'all said he had 36?
Yeah.
37. Oh, you talking about
I
Curry?
did not know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had 36. He was cooking, bro. He really been the only consistent one for that team all series.
Yeah, he's nice.
The Hawks. What y'all think about the Hawks team?
Solid. They got good rim protection, Capella. They got shooting all around. Like Donovan shooter. Collins is a walking double-double. Of course, Trae Young. You got Gallinari and Lou Will. That's the scoring off the bench. I mean, they're pretty deep. I mean, they can score.
All right. So if the Bucks win, the Hawks have a chance.
No.
Nah.
There's no chance.
Bucks beat the Hawks.
So if the Hawks beat the 76ers, that's where it comes in for them at.
Yeah,
which that would still be a huge dub for them.
Mm-hmm.
Making the Eastern Conference Finals, that's big time for the Hawks.
All right, so the game tomorrow, 76ers for the versus the Hawks. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Hopefully the 76ers pull it out because I'm rooting for them. But we just gonna have to wait and see see what Ben's future looks like in the upcoming season. The Pelicans.
And then I was just gonna say one more thing. Like Doc Rivers' legacy is on the plank with this series as well. Because he has built up a reputation blowing these leads, and not leading up to expectations. Like he can't ride that selfish championship forever.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Well, the Pelicans, they fired Stan Van Gundy, and Dallas Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle, he's stepping away. Uh, you know, uh, not Jokic, but Luka.
Luka.
You know, he was a little aggravated with the coaching anyway. It was time for the Mavericks to get a new coach and a new offense. Like I said, it's pretty stale, man. It's not what it seems like. They made it that far in the playoffs. Like they were taking the Clippers for a ride, but you know, I was surprised they were doing that to them. It's just the offense is not it's lackluster unless Luka just doing his thing.
Yo, it's the
They
team
said
falling apart.
if the Bucks lose this series, they might get Carlisle.
I heard he was going to Boston.
I've heard a couple things. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, it's up in there. I mean, I don't think him or Chauncey him and Chauncey Billups, I think for sure gonna go get somewhere.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, maybe Jay Kidd.
Yeah.
So Zion family members came out and they said they would like to see Zion on another team because the Pelicans failed to put the right pieces around him.
Oh no, bro. That is ridiculous. Zion been in the league for 2 years, man.
Exactly.
Has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
This is really his first full year.
Yeah.
Exactly. He been hurt. He was hurt most of the first season. And this is his first full year, bro. Like, how can you get mad?
I know Zion ain't even the one who said it either. You know he didn't.
Yeah, but Zion got to put a cap in that, bro. Honestly, to me.
Well, I think Zion did say that. I think I was reading the article where some of his family members might be like an agent or some sort.
Like
he might have talked to him about that.
And I agree with putting your family on, man. But sometimes, like, in as far as like family being your agent, like, I mean, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, this gives me Uncle Dennis vibes.
Yeah, so that's why they were so brutally honest coming out like that. 'Cause I think somebody in his family represent him. But thinking about the Pelican situation, I'm not mad at this because they have been showing incompetence since AD.
That's true.
So they probably looking at a pattern here. And they seem like they don't know what they're doing. It seems like they just go after names instead of knowing the right pieces to put together.
Yeah, the roster they put together this time, I don't understand it at all. Like, it makes no sense.
Guards. Like
guards that can't shoot at the.
Yes, I don't understand
but,
it.
But still, at the end of the day, bro, like Zion, he had a good season, bro, a great season. But you haven't proven anything to be talking like that yet, bro. Just relax.
I mean, he was
taking
the lead by storm. I don't know, man.
I mean, the only thing that makes sense to me is that they're counting about his career not being that long. Yeah, that's the only thing. So that I think they may be trying to rush things because they're aware of his size and me Zion. It looks like he's going. It looks to me like it's going to be hard for him to keep the current weight he's at, and and assuming he plays more minutes. Or maybe they see him wearing down, quicker, almost like a big baby Davis. And so they trying to get him to get as much as he can right now.
I can see
All
that.
right. Trivia time. When was the last time the Pelicans / Hornets had a winning season?
Oh, AD in what, 2015?
You said 2015?
Was it 2015 or 2016?
Nope.
14?
When they had Chris Paul,
Nope.
Bro, they had a winning season with AD.
It
Have
was
they?
what year you say?
Oh yeah, they
I don't
made the
remember.
playoffs this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Boogie and AD. Boogie and AD made the playoffs.
And Rondo.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. My bad. I looked at the wrong date. Yeah, you were right. And since they had since they drafted Zion, they already had 2 new coaches.
Yeah. But I just don't like the way he like. He's too young, bro. Like just hoop.
Yeah.
When you start carrying your team to the playoffs, and it's on then it's on the organization, bro.
That's what
For
AD
you to be
did.
talking like that. Exactly. AD had a point.
So what y'all think the Pelicans need to do?
That's gonna blow over. Ain't nothing gonna come from that. That's just noise.
I think
he
they need to.
He's not to
They
the
need
point
to.
where he got
Go
enough
ahead.
say so to make people move. Like he ain't got that LeBron power. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like right now they gonna weigh that over. Like right now, the organization has the power, not Zion. So
I know, but
you
I'm
got to
saying they can lose Zion if just like AD forces away. Play like they gonna today
But I mean,
NBA they gonna find a way to get out. Just like
I mean,
every other superstar.
at this point though, I mean, people are concerned with Zion's longevity. They can make some good trades for him. Don't get me wrong, Zion is good, but I mean, is he really? I don't know about y'all, but I don't really see him as being the best player on a championship team.
I think if you trade Zion, you ain't really getting no value.
You can get some value for him.
Not enough to no. Let me say this: not enough to get another star player.
But I mean, if they played it right, they could get if they played their trade right, they could get enough to the point where all they would be missing is a star player.
Yeah, that was they get a ton of role players or but I don't. It'll be back at square one pretty much. And no star would want to come there because they really don't have anything. They got rid of the Zion, so there's nothing really else there. Some team had to put. They really had a good trade. To lure somebody there. It's just like the Rockets deal package. The Rockets got crumbs.
Yeah, they did. But I
Literally
think
crumbs. Literally.
they still need to keep him happy. At least try. Because what I would do, I would hire a coach that he likes, that he can, that he's okay with, and I would rebuild the roster to fit him more. Him and Bi.
You gotta put shooting around them.
Yep.
I mean, they talking about trading Lonzo anyway.
Yeah, bust.
Yeah.
Lonzo can shoot now, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lonzo had a heck of a season. That's why I was kind of surprised they were talking about trading him. Because Lonzo, Lonzo definitely improved this season.
Yeah, broken clock is right once a day. So, yeah.
He said he wanted out too, though.
I bet he do. His career about to be down the toilet if he don't get it together.
Bro, come on, Lonzo's a solid player.
Yeah,
No,
Lonzo
he
played D.
Your little
Lonzo,
brother better than you, dog. That's crazy.
Lonzo shot well from three. I mean, I wouldn't say Melo better than Lonzo. I wouldn't go there for it. I wouldn't say all that now.
So who you taking? I'm not gonna let you finish that. Who you taking now?
Melo got more flair to his game. Melo has more flair to his game.
Come on, Dustin.
But if you're looking at it as an all around solid player, Lonzo's still better.
Dustin.
Because Melo can't shoot either.
He can't shoot better than Lonzo.
No, Melo cannot shoot better than Lonzo.
Come on, Dustin.
Not now. Man, how many games did it take Melo to make 1 3?
Why are you looking at threes anyway?
Melo don't shoot mid-range. Neither does Lonzo.
Melo can't shoot mid-range.
Melo does not shoot mid-range.
He can,
but he don't.
But he can.
No.
Y'all trying to tell me right now. Hold on, no. Y'all trying to tell me right. Dustin.
Melo is either taking the three. Melo is either taking the three, or he driving down the lane and doing that little floater.
All right, so let's get a vote here. Yeah, who you taking, Melo or Lonzo?
Melo.
Tyler.
I got it.
He already
know. Take Melo. But that's a different conversation, bro. Who you taking and who's better is a different conversation.
Okay. Who's better?
Who's better? That's tough. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's clear as day. LeBron.
Melo is nowhere near the.
LeBron got more play.
Defender that Zoe is.
No, your boy got more praise than Lonzo. LeBron praised Melo more than he did Lonzo.
Because Lonzo
he didn't even recognize Lonzo. So, all right, let's check this out. If Melo let's say Melo was on the Lakers team, LeBron was coming. You think LeBron would got rid of Melo?
Yep. You can go to.
Yeah, I think I'd kill Melo.
Nah, he wouldn't kill him. Because Melo shot not all that great. Melo does
all right,
not
y'all
play
want to do a poll on this?
I mean, we can. Melo doesn't. The big difference between Melo and Lonzo right now is Melo does not play any defense at all.
Thank you.
He don't need to.
Oh,
man, come on.
You don't need to, man. You know,
nobody care about defense now.
No, if you want to compete for a championship, you got to play defense.
Nobody care about
Lonzo
defense.
play defense. Lonzo play defense.
Oh, all of a sudden Harden can play defense on.
Harden never been a bad defender.
Bro, Harden is
lazy.
Solid defense.
He took players off lazy defense.
Bro, why you got to throw my boy in like
he's
that?
a lazy help side defender.
Bro, we ain't even talking about Harden right now. Get off my man.
I'm just saying.
Melo did not.
That's why Harden. You said defense win championships, but the Rockets may score 160, but the other team gonna score 161.
Dude, we had a great. We had one of the best defensive teams the year that we took the Warriors to 7.
Yeah, Kaya had Capella.
Hey,
somebody that played defense.
Hey, this just came out about Luka and Carlisle, bro. Listen to this. The tension between Carlisle and 22-year-old star Luka had increasingly become concerning within the Mavs organization. Luka showed up Carlisle several times this season, making animated gestures on the court when he disagreed with a decision or yelling at Carlisle in front of assistant coaches and teammates. Man, get Luka out of here, bro.
He's right, man. Because the play calling stale. There's nothing.
He's the reason the play calling is stale.
you can't disrespect the coach like that, man. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that.
That's I know he ain't talking.
What did you say he did again? What did you say he did at the coach again?
He was like he be making gestures at the coach and yelling at him in front of teammates and the assistant coach.
That's crazy.
So AI never yelled at a coach.
That's AI.
AI different, man. AI
Man,
different.
come on now, y'all can't make excuses. You just said
How?
a player can't be disrespecting the coach, but LeBron, let's not talk about that. He disrespect coaches all the time.
LeBron do it. LeBron like slick with his disrespect though.
But
Like,
y'all just
LeBron
said y'all gotta hold that
like,
same standard for
LeBron
everybody. Y'all just can't say that.
I agree with Bill on that.
Like
So.
LeBron the type, like
He's
not
the
to say anything to the coach, and then like once the coach get fired, like even before the coach know he fired, like LeBron already had his name scratched off his parking space.
Exactly. So, but
You know, that's
and Rick Carlisle, man, it was just time for him to go. To be honest, so all
It
right, let's
was.
talk
Man,
about. Let's try to squeeze this in real quick. All right, so LeBron, he's salty about his exit of the playoffs. His first
oh
round
my
exit.
God, bro.
He's salty like a mud. You know,
Here we go, bro.
popcorn too salty over there. He's, you know, he trying to throw shade because he lost in the first round, and he trying, you know. But I'm gonna read the statement. You know, Kawhi went down with ACL injury, so everybody was, talking about that. So LeBron, of course, the guy that thinks he's always right, he gonna come out and say, they all didn't want to listen to me about the start of the season. I knew exactly what would happen. I only wanted to protect the well-being of the players, which ultimately is the product and benefit of our game. These injuries isn't just part of the game. It's the lack of pure rim rest before starting back up. 8, possibly 9 stars have missed the playoff games, most in league history. Okay, good. You know how to look up stats. This is the best time of the year for our league and fans, but missing a ton of our favorite players. It's insane if there's one person that know about the body and how it works all year round. It's me. Oh yeah, cause you're a nutritionist. Gotcha. I speak for the health of all our players, and I hate to see this many injuries this time of year. Sorry, fans. Wish you guys were seeing all your favorite guys right now. Yeah. Always about him.
Points were made.
I disagree. I mean, not having a break that would affect stuff. I agree with him, but on the two main players, I believe he was basing that off of, outside of himself, was I believe is Kyrie and Kawhi, and based on that, those two players, they be gone half the season anyway. Kawhi, decide when he not gonna play and when he is gonna play, and Kyrie, he just, if he don't feel like coming to work, he just not gonna come to work.
Yeah, and he talking about AD too. AD didn't have enough time to heal up or to be fresh for the season.
No, I can more
anyway.
Yeah.
He don't
AD
care.
need a long off season to go have whatever surgeries and see whatever physical therapist and get some stem cell injections.
This is why I don't like LeBron. He do not care unless it benefits him some type of way, or he tried to take away the failure of losing off of him and direct it towards something else. Bruh, you just lost, okay?
While I agree with what you just said, was he wrong in what he said?
He is very wrong.
Come on,
Very
bro.
wrong. He wasn't sprouting that nonsense last year in the bubble.
Who got hurt in the bubble?
When he wasn't complaining about injuries last year, when he got the fifth seed when he got the fifth seed Miami in the bubble, and the leading playoff scorer Dragic, and Bam was hurt.
But Ben, they had all that time off to heal up though.
But I'm saying, he wasn't worried about injuries in that time span, and having time off is not sometimes always good.
But I mean, I remember him saying when they came back playing the bubble, he said something along the lines of it was the first time he had been 100% in a long time. So,
Cry me a freaking river.
Oh my God, this man does not like LeBron, bro.
I agree that he does like to. He is trying to, put an asterisk on his, first time getting out of first round. But he is right. I mean, you playing 82 games a season. Some players playing in the postseason. Then, you got, if you playing on Team USA or whatever, and then if you not taking the whole off season off, you working, you playing pickup in the Drew League or whatever, like you need a little time.
Oh, poor baby. I'm always hurt. Oh, poor woe is me. I can't go.
Oh my God.
Poor baby.
Now you can't talk about LeBron injuries now. LeBron is.
I'm not talking about him always freaking complaining about something and always trying to make it about the issue, but it's really about his situation. He didn't give a flying flip about that.
He didn't.
I will agree with you on that point. I believe he was still in the playoffs right now, and it was looking like it was gonna be LA and Brooklyn. I don't think
you want to hurt a peep out of him.
That's true. That's true, man.
You want to hurt him chirp or nothing, bark, anything. He would have been playing right now, saying, "Oh, that's just part of the game, Injuries happen."
Yeah, I think
injuries happen all the time, but you gotta be like me, spend $100 million on my body, cause I know about my body, taking from a guy like me.
Dude, what did LeBron do to you, bro?
Is that your LeBron voice? Is that your LeBron voice?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I spend all this money on my body, look at my physique.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Dude, shut up, man. Shut up. I thought you deleted your Twitter. Delete it again, bro, because nobody ain't trying to hear all that. You lost in the first round. Injuries happen. We still watching the series. We still enjoying the series. Stop making it about yourself. The Clippers probably would have lost. The Clippers probably would have lost with Leonard. So, okay, so what?
Man, Ben, when LeBron came to Jackson that time, man, he must not get it.
Autograph.
You must still be a little star.
Oh, that's what it is.
He said, "F them."
Man, were you standing in line, man, trying to get LeBron autograph?
Nah, I wasn't. Trust me. I ain't go near that gym. Look, and I feel bad for them kids. He said, forget them kids, and he went on by he went on about his day. Mo Williams stayed behind. He said, "Oh, you can get Mo Williams' autograph, but the kids can't see you, LeBron and Jackson." Oh, that's not my problem. Stuff happen like that. But now he want to complain about injuries, but he can't sign take time and sign autographs and stuff like that. But
oh my God, being wild, bro.
Hey, that's the Queen James for you. That's sad, bro. Like, come on, man. Dude's a joke. All right,
you wild, bro.
It's true.
Quick thing. Ben, just so you know, LaMelo shoots 25% from three, and Lonzo shoots 35%.
Why are we even talking about threes? Look up field goal. Look at field percentages.
That's the only thing LaMelo shoots 3.
No, look, I want to see field goal percentages. Y'all can't. You Dustin.
Okay, Lonzo shooting about 40%.
LaMelo probably shooting 35.
He's shooting LaMelo shooting 43.
Told you, Tyler.
So really about the same?
Yeah, they're about the same.
Told you, Tyler.
That doesn't prove anything.
That doesn't prove your point, though.
And one been traded, and another one is the rookie of the year. Go figure. One,
Okay,
the one about to be on the 13 of his career.
I feel like they're different.
It's the face of the franchise.
I feel like Lonzo is more of like a really good role player, and then like LaMelo's in the role where he has to carry and be the guy.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. Terry Rozier really the guy on Charlotte.
But like for the future, I think they're going to try to build around LaMelo.
I agree.
All right, let me we'll try to end on this note. Milwaukee just beat Brooklyn, tied 3-3.
Uh-oh.
Yep. The score was 10T. Why y'all take the score down? Now I gotta pull out my app.
104 to 89.
Yeah, ooh, dang, gone.
Chris Middleton went off.
Oh yeah, Kyle Harden was saucing Giannis up. That is true.
I give credit. I give credit to Harden because I've had a badly strained hamstring before.
Yeah, I have
and
to.
It is hard to play out there. It's hard to really do anything out there because you really lose a lot of explosion in that leg. So I mean, kudos to him for playing through it. Though.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't talking about Harden. I was just picking at Gatwood because he was all hype over here like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, because he only shot. He was 5 for 9 from the field tonight. I mean, you don't ever see Harden only shoot 9 times. You know he ain't healthy.
Well, he still at 16 though. It's not bad for the amount of times he shot.
Dang, your boy just can't never win a ring.
Hey, it ain't over
yet.
Come on, bro. Hey, my dream matchup is Suns versus Nets. Because I'll win either way. Because I love Chris Paul too.
Thanks.
All right. Anything y'all want to bring up before we end the show?
Apparently, nobody knows about Kyrie's Game 7 status.
Probably out.
Yeah. I don't know. They in a bind, bro. He might play.
I hope not, because he's going to be forcing stuff.
He just going to have another one of those games.
Yeah, KD he dropped 32 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna have to. If I put it like this, if Kyrie is not healthy and does not play, and unless James Harden, goes Houston Rockets again, he gonna have to drop another 50, 60. He gonna have to do something. He gonna have to do something.
Fries.
Come on.
Man.
I never seen
a
little fat boy in my life.
We never gonna get no NBA ever, bro.
Bro, no, we getting the Harden.
Goodness.
Hey, Ben will be off of it. If Harden gets on here, it's gonna be me, Tyler. Yeah, we ain't putting Ben on that one.
Easy.
Man, James and Lemon Pepper Lou, man, they can't stay away from
Lemon Pepper Lou. Hey, strip club legend.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be me, Tyler, and Dustin. if Harden
Well,
or
I just
LeBron
said
get
I
on.
never seen a slim fat boy before. I haven't. He work out,
Yeah,
so he don't work out.
Dude,
I mean,
wild,
a
bro.
lot of O linemen in the NFL are slim fat boys.
Yeah.
Nah, we call them hogs, man. We call them offensive linemen hogs. But hey, hard man, hey. He just got injured at the wrong time. So, but if he was healthy, they definitely would have won though, for real. If he was healthy, they would have won the series.
Yep,
But
they
if he
said
hurt,
they always say James Harden he gonna come in with a pot belly, but he's still gonna drop 40 on you.
yeah, that's true. Come with the dad by, but he's still gonna drop 40.
Yeah.
All right.
He gonna stop playing with.
So James Harden, the only player to be able to drop 40,000 in the strip club and go right to the game and drop.
50-point triple double. Straight from the
Y'all know what he did that night? That one night where he dropped $1 million at that strip club and they put his number in the rafters, his jersey.
Oh yeah.
Legendary.
But I'm a firm believer that it was his girl that he snuck in the bubble. I'm a firm believer of that. That
they had said that too.
What's it called? Took a fall for him. I really believe that.
Yeah.
House.
I'm not like that.
Yes, I believe House took a fall for him.
Bro,
I
didn't
believe
they
it
say
was
he's
a
like?
girl.
Didn't they?
I actually,
Well, I wouldn't doubt it, but didn't they say something about like what's that girl's name? Soft Sweetie or something? What's her name? Kyler probably knows what I'm talking about. That girl, he dropped like $100K to get a date with her or something.
I hope he didn't do that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know what that's all about. I didn't really read into it.
Yeah, I heard
man.
he paid a lot of money to get a date with this girl.
And then Harden,
bad now,
but then Harden like put on his he put it on Instagram, like he put like the cap emoji.
Nah, that was no date. That's called prostitution.
wow.
That's why you said wow.
So my boy James Harden. James Harden.
That's all it is. That's prostitution. That's not a date.
Dude.
So is my boy James Harden really that ugly, man?
No, he dropped.
If I'm an NBA superstar, if I can't get a girl off my name alone, man, I'm good.
Bro, if I was an NBA superstar, I would not be with them high up girls. I'd be getting with them low key girls. Not
Right,
soft sweetie.
They're gonna scam you.
Rob you of your jewelry. They gonna drug you in
On
front of
me.
you. They gonna be like Cardi B and drug you in
They
front of
don't.
you. You'll be over there passed out. They don't have no clothes.
I know he gonna hear WAP playing in the background.
Oh man. Hey. All his jewelry and pants and shoes.
Man.
All right now. All right, guys, let's end on this. Thank y'all for listening to our show. Y'all can catch us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just type in VOS Sportscast and we'll pull up. Like and subscribe, share your friends. And I know we've been talking about putting on callers. It's been a crazy week. You know, some of us started new jobs and getting acclimated to our new schedule. So we're gonna try to implement this next week. So be tuning in to that. And thank y'all for always supporting us. And we out of here.
You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler